और आज हम पढ़ रहे हैं क्लास 10 सब्जेक्ट साइंस पीरियोडिक क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एलिमेंट चैप्टर 2। तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, there are almost 115 elements are known at present, and it is very difficult to study the properties of all these elements separately. So all the elements have been divided into few groups in a such a way that the element in the same group have same properties are put in one groups. In such a way, the study of large number of the element is reduced to the study of few groups of the element. This is a reason for the periodical classification of element. We will describe the various attempts which have been made to classify the element from time to time. And finally, we will discuss the modern classification of elements. Let's start from the Dobernier traits. In earlier attempts, the elements were classified on the basis of their properties, and all the elements have similar properties are put in one group called family. In the year 1829, a German chemist Dobernier observed that certain elements have similar properties and that he could put them together in a group of the three elements each. And these group of three elements were called trait. It's okay. All the three elements of a particular trait have similar chemical properties. In fact, the Dobernier was the first scientist to show the relationship between the properties of element and their atomic masses. According to the Dobernier law of the trait, when the elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic mass, group of three elements known as traits have similar chemical properties are obtained. The atomic mass of the middle element of the trait is being equal to the arithmetic means of the atomic mass of the two elements, and this point can be better understood by us. Let's take an example. Of the first trait, that is alkali metals group. The element lithium, sodium and potassium, as shown in the table, have similar chemical properties and form a trait. For example, all the three elements are metals, that is lithium, sodium and potassium. All the three elements are metal, and all the three elements react with water and form alkalis and hydrogen gas. The valency of lithium, potassium and sodium is 1. They are monovalent. So due to the similar chemical properties, the element lithium, sodium and potassium are put in one group called alkali metal group or alkali metal family and form a Dobernier trait. From this table, it is clear that lithium is the first element of the trait and sodium is the middle element of the trait, and the potassium is the last or the third element of the trait. As I have already told you that the atomic mass of the middle element of the trait is being equal to the arithmetic means of the atomic masses of the other two elements as by the Dobernier's law of trait. So let's calculate from this table. The atomic mass of lithium is 7 as shown. Atomic mass of potassium is 39. When we add 7 plus 39, we get 46. And when we divide 46 by 2, the result is 23. This calculation, we find that arithmetic means of atomic masses of lithium and potassium is 23, which is equal to the actual mass of the middle element of the trait, sodium, that is sodium. The atomic mass of the middle element sodium of this trait is equal to the arithmetic mean of the atomic masses of the first element and third element, lithium and potassium of the trait. So sodium Lithium and potassium are alkali metal group because when they react with the water to form caustic solutions on the reaction with when they form a caustic solution on the reaction with water. So let's take the next group, that is alkaline earth metal group. So the three elements which are shown, that is calcium, strontium, strontium, and barium. These are three elements in this alkali metal group. The atomic masses of the calcium is 40, and the strontium, strontium is 88, and the barium is 137. The chemical properties. Let's discuss the chemical properties of these elements. All the three elements are metal. Oxide of all of them are alkaline in nature, and the element have valency of 2. They are divalent. Similar chemical properties. These three elements, that is calcium, strontium, and barium, are put in one group called alkaline earth metal group, or alkaline earth metal family, and form a Dobernier trait. If we calculate the arithmetic means of the atomic masses of the first group, similarly, when the atomic mass is 40, 88, and 137, when we add 40, 137 and divide by 2, we get 88, which is approximately or actual to the atomic mass of the middle element of strontium. The element calcium, strontium, and barium are called alkaline earth metal because their oxides are alkaline in nature which exist in earth. Got it? The oxides are the alkaline in nature which exist in earth. These oxides are called alkaline earth, and hence the metal are known as alkaline earth metal. So the next group, let's take the next group, that is halogens, is the next group. So the halogen, the element that is chlorine, bromine, and iodine have similar chemical properties. Chlorine, all the three elements are non-metal. All these three elements react with water to form acids, and all the three elements have the valency of 1. They are monovalent. Due to this, the same chemical or similar chemical properties, the element chlorine, bromine, and iodine are put in one group called halogen group or halogen family to form a Dobernier trait. Similarly, as we calculate the arithmetic mean of the atomic masses of the first alkali metal groups and alkaline earth metal groups, we will calculate similarly the atomic masses, arithmetic means of the three elements chlorine and iodine. When we add 35, which is 35.5, which is the atomic mass of chlorine, and iodine 127, and when we divide by 2, we get 81.2. And the actual mass of the middle element of the trade is bromine is 18. This atomic mass of the element of the trade bromine is approximately equal to the arithmetic means of the atomic mass is the first element and the third element of the trade, chlorine and iodine. The element chlorine, bromine, and iodine are known as halogen because they react with metals to form solid. Halogen, the meaning of halogen is salt, and gene means producer, hence these elements are called halogens. So this is all about from the Dobernier traits. Tomorrow in the next class we also discuss the next law and disadvantages or limitations of the Dobernier trait.